Hello, my name is Gabriel Cunningham, and I have version 5 of the exam 3 questions. Before I start, I just want to point out that for my algebra tiles, the red ones are actually going to be positive for me, for all the values, and orange and white are going to be negative. Because red was really the main amount of foam I had to use. Alright, let's begin. The first problem is 8x plus 5x. To begin with that, we want to put in 8 of the positive x values. So here we go. Just put them in there. We got 8. And then for the addition, we're going to add 5 more of the x's. Here we go. So we added 5. Now we're going to count our total, which we have is 13. So we have 13 x's, which makes our answer 13x. Now to move on to the second problem. Our second problem is -6 plus -7. To start this one off, we're going to put 6 negatives onto the map to show that we currently have -6. And now we're going to add -7 more onto the map. So now you have 7 more negatives added on to the map. Now we're going to count how many we have for a total of 13 negatives, which would make our answer 13. And now let's move on to problem 3. Our third problem is 3x minus -5x. To start off, we're going to put 3 of the x values onto the map to indicate 3x. Now, to subtract -5x, we need to have 5 x's on the board for both sides. So we're gonna put 5 on this side. Since we put 5 on that side, we gotta put 5 more on the other side. And now we gotta take away -5x. So we take these away, and that leaves us with 8x, making our answer 8x. Now our fourth problem is x plus 3 times 3x minus 2. Now for this, we're gonna put our x plus 3 right here by putting that right there, and then the 3 the positives. And we're going to put, for 3x minus 2, 3 right here. Just move that down the frame. 3 right here. Since it's -2, we'll put 2 down here in the negative spot. Now we're going to multiply. Now with these x's together, we'll put one of these that equals x squared right here. And then for this right here, we'll put positive x's. So since we have 3 times 3, we'll have a 9 total right here. And when we're down here, we have our negatives, which will have 2 negative x's, and then 6 of the negatives. This is what we have right here. But then we have things that cancel it out, which are the negative x's and the positive x's. And since we have 2 of the negative x's, we need to get rid of those two and take away 2 of the positives, leaving us with this. Now if we look at it, we can see that our answer is 3x squared plus 7x minus 6. Now for our fifth problem with this, which is 3x squared minus 6x divided by 3x divided by x minus 2, my bad. We're going to put down 3x squared right here. Then we're going to put our 6x's over here. Since we know we're divided by x minus 2, we know that we can already put it right here. And now we just need to find out what goes over here to fill in these spots, which we know can be these 3 positive x's. And by that, we can see that our answer is indeed 3x for question number 5. Now let's move on to question number 6. The 6th question is x squared plus 8x plus 15. For this factoring, we're going to factor it actually. We're going to put it on here. 15. We know the 15 is going to go right here. For factoring, you want a number that when it multiplies together, it equals the digits, which is 15 in this case, and when they add up, they equal the x value, which is 8. If I look at the problem, we can figure that out. That is 3 and 5. So we're going to put these in a pattern that has 3 on one side and 5 for the other. Go through this right here. That right there. Now that we have those already in line, we can go ahead and put our x values here. Now by looking at this, we can figure out what our factors are. And we know that since these two x's come together right here will equal to x squared, then we can put these here, knowing that will equal those values. And these down here. And then we'll take these away so we can see our answer. If we look at these two sections, we can see that our answers are x plus 3 and x plus 5. Now for our 7th problem, which is 2x squared plus 7x minus 4. Now for this one, it's another factoring problem. We're going to put it on here already, which is a 2x squared. Move that down so it's better in frame. Now we have our plus 7. Let me get those over here. And then negative 4, which are these 4 right here. Now we know in our factoring that the 4 will be right here off the corner. And by that we can see that these will go right here to match along with it. Now we have all these here. Just clean that up. Now you notice that we have one missing. So we need to go ahead and plug this in right here. And these in right here. Because they cancel each other out. We'll know that in the future. And so now we can go ahead and plug in what would be the factors of this. So we know that these would go here. This value would go down here. And these 4 would be right here because they equal those. Then we would have one negative down here. Then we can go ahead and clear off the problem to leave our answer. And by that we can clearly see that our answer is 2x minus 1 times x plus 4 for question 7. Now on to our final 8th problem. 2x minus 1 equals 4x plus 9. So let's go ahead and put our pieces on there. So we have 2x right here, minus 1 right there, 4x right there. Positive 9. Here we go. This is pretty much a basic two-step equation we're going to do, just to balance it out. So first, let's get the x's on one side. And to do that, we're going to need to add negative 2x on both sides to get rid of the 2x on the left. And then they're here. And so these two x's cancel out on this side to completely get rid of the x over there. And then we can take away 2 from over here, so they cancel out. And now we're leaving with just numbers over here and the x and numbers over here. So now we want to get rid of the numbers over here. For that, we need to add negative 9 both sides. Now that's just positive and negative 9 on this right side. They cancel each other out, so we can just get them off the map and they're gone. And then we can go ahead and organize these since they're balanced to show that x does indeed 5. So our answer for problem 8 is x equals 5. Thank you, and that was all my problems, and this concludes my exam 3.